to Digital Diving, your proper gaming talk show. We're your hosts, Fair Enough and His Lord. We just got news about a brand new Marvel superhero team shooter, I guess. It's basically a Marvel skin of Overwatch. Basically what it is. The trailer launched on Wednesday, and it showcased classic Marvel characters. We got to see, Shrek. I almost said Shrek. We got to see Shrek. No, we got to see Hulk, Iron Man, the Guardians of the Galaxy. We got to see Spiderman. We got to see Doctor Strange. A ton of characters. Go like a little bit of gameplay for this. It's basically a 6v6 hero shooter that definitely looks like Overwatch. Super stylized as well. And we have some thoughts about it because while I would love for this to actually do well, I don't know if it's going to, because shit like this typically doesn't do well historically. Like I said, 6v6 hero shooter. All Marvel superheroes basically are in this game. There is a huge roster, which is one of the things I actually like. I think that is really, really cool. The promotional images for the game look leagues better than the actual stylized graphics, art style they chose for this game, which I'm kind of bummed about. But if you guys didn't watch the trailer, highly recommend going over checking it out. But it literally looks like Overwatch, like straight up looks like Overwatch with really, really shitty voice lines, really cringy, really generic ass voice lines. Like literally Iron Man says the one, he's like, "It's Unibeam time." I'm like, the fuck?
This game looked chopped. There's really not much else I need to say about it. It looks like it wouldn't be if it costed a cent. People would rage on how bad this game is.
Oh yeah, no. 100%.
And that's saying something, right? They made it free to play for a reason, so they could just try and make a quick buck off of microtransactions. They don't give a fuck about this game. This game is going to be hogwash. It's going to be lip noodle. Like, what else can you say about it? It's just going to be very average, and the only reason why people are going to play it because it's Marvel. So, like,
we'll see.
You want to shoot somebody as Iron Man and they're Black Panther, all right, cool, but so it's not actually going to be quality.
So I don't know if you can straight off the bat just say, oh, everyone's going to play it because it's Marvel, because Marvel's Avengers existed and bombed.
People played it because
not
it was
that
Marvel.
many though. Like not that many people played it. If a lot of people played it, it wouldn't have bombed because it would have made sales. It didn't sell shit. Nobody bought that.
A lot of people brought it and then they refunded it afterwards.
Wow.
That's different. Everybody bought that game and then they saw it was bullshit after I told them it was bullshit, and everybody called me a Marvel hater. I'm like, bro, you can clearly see it's not going to be good from the fucking trailer alone. Oh, everybody wanted to fucking get the shit. And then it bombed. They even had a demo showing you how bad the game was, and people still brought that shit.
Yeah.
Like, what? Yes, people will play this shit just because it's fucking Marvel. So...
I mean, to be fair, a lot of people bought it, but still only sold 3 million copies, and it cost, $100 million to make, which is why it was regarded as a failure.
Well, that's
financial
their fault.
Failure.
That's their fault. They could have scaled down a lot of things, because when they upscaled it, it wasn't that great anyway. So it was really a waste.
I mean, fair. So, historically, live-action superhero games don't do well, right? Marvel's Avengers bombed. Suicide Squad, not doing great. Even with Season 1 coming out, the player count is just fucking bad. It's not great at all. And I don't know if Season 1 is
I did not finish it. I very much enjoyed that game, but I did not finish it because I didn't want to, I just don't have the time to finish it.
No, that's fair. I got as soon as Helldivers came out, I started playing Helldivers, and
I haven't even been playing Helldivers, and I brought that to play with y'all jabronis, and I haven't even been doing that.
So, the reason I want to talk about this is because there's some things that, I actually really legitimately like that this game is doing, and other things I'm just fucking why? One, I don't think making it look exactly like Overwatch was the best idea. Overwatch 2 bombed just because, they bombed for a totally different reason than this game is going to bomb. I'm totally expecting this game to bomb, by the way. But, Overwatch 2 did bad just because, it didn't do enough to justify it being a sequel, right? Like they
Right.
just dropped the overall amount of players in one game and added like one new location and like two new heroes, and then called it Overwatch 2, not just here's another DLC. Like,
Yeah,
but
that-
they did
that
make it
makes
free to
sense.
play, which I applauded them for. Like that was great. That was very good.
Yeah.
And it played well. Like I'm not gonna say it didn't play
mean-
well. It played great. It still performs great.
It was
Right?
kind of boring for me personally.
Because it wasn't
I did
different
not
than
care.
Overwatch. Like, if you played Overwatch, you played Overwatch too. There's zero difference.
I
They
mean,
didn't do
I
shit
didn't
different.
play Overwatch. I've never played Overwatch. I saw
Fair.
it. It
I
just
was-
didn't seem like it was for me. So I didn't play it till Overwatch 2, and I still found it was boring.
I got it. I got into Overwatch 1 pretty heavily. I mean, it's a lot better if you have like a squad, right? Way better if you have a squad. It's not fun with randos, but it's really good if you go in with your friends to play. But like I got a little bored of it because it does get repetitive as fuck. So with this one, they're gonna have to try to find a way to make it, enjoyable, because like if you just keep on running the exact same mission or exact same game mode every single time, it's gonna get old. Like even Fortnite threw different game modes into their battle royale free to play game, and just to keep it fresh, just to keep it going. Like Helldivers 2, you have a different mission every single time you load into the game, right? And they always they're always throwing new missions in there to keep it fresh. That's important. So that's one of the reasons like I fell really hard off of Overwatch. Like, I'll still jump in to play once in a while, but like it's not a game that I'm going to grind because it's just repetitive as hell. So
That makes sense.
And to be fair, like the graphics that their art style that they chose for this literally makes all the Marvel characters look exactly like the Overwatch characters. Like it's the same art style, and I'm like, but why? Like you could have made it hyper stylized and made it look like a comic book or something like that. That would have been really cool. Would have taken you a little bit longer, but like, come on, like, God.
Yeah, definitely a lot of missed opportunities here to actually put some love and soul into it.
Oh
But-
God, yeah. It doesn't look I mean, I can't say that it doesn't look like there wasn't any like effort put into it, because at the same time, like the roster is just fucking insane. Like they're giving us a lot of like not unknown, but like removed characters that like aren't just in the limelight of the MCU or like X-Men or anything like that. We're getting a lot of like Marvel's Legends characters, and that's awesome. I love that.
I mean, the WB's Smash clone had more love put into it. If I'm honest.
The multiverses. Apparently that game's coming back, but yeah. I mean, that game did have a lot of love to it, and like this game could be good. It could be.
No.
If they do it right,
It
which I don't
can't.
think they're going to.
It can't be good.
I always
You saw
guarantee this
it.
game is going to bomb.
It's literally just going to be little microtransactions because it's free, and then it's going to have these probably meta builds or something very utterly equally as terrible.
Yeah, I can't imagine the
free to play
balance being
games
good.
can be good. I'm not saying they can't be.
No, most free to play games are very good.
But this is not going to be one of them. And
Yeah.
and everybody's like, I'm so excited to try this. Yeah, because it's free. If this was $60-$70, you'd be like, hell no. If this was $40, you wouldn't buy it. If this was $10, you wouldn't buy the shit. Like that.
I mean, I get the idea they're going for. I totally get the idea they're going for. It
But
just
no.
seems weird. And again, this is like a 6v6 PvP shooter, right? Team-based shooter, right? But like a lot of the characters in this game are melee-focused characters. So, I mean, Overwatch did melee characters too, but a lot of those characters also have ranged abilities, right? How are you going to do range with Hulk? He has 0 ranged attacks. He's literally running and fucking.
No, I mean, I guess he's gonna use his thunderclap and his
Maybe.
his ground stomp. Come on, you know Hulk they give Hulk distance moves before.
Yeah, but they're
The man
usually
can
not
literally
used as his
jump
main
into
attack.
space. The man can literally jump into space, grab a meteor, and throw it at you.
I mean, is he just going to be running around the field going like, boom, 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 boom? Like, no, what the fuck is that? Some of the characters I get, like, Iron Man makes total sense, right? Doctor Strange makes sense. Rocket Raccoon and Groot makes sense. They've showed off some, like, team attacks with, like, Rocket being able to jump on Groot and do, like, its own unique attack. And that's really cool. That would be cool to build, like, with your friends to build, like, okay, so I'm running Rocket, run Groot so we can do this shit. Or, run Thor and Iron Man to see if they do that thing from Avengers. Where, like, he just, like, loads him up with electricity and he just, like, gets overpowered. That would be cool. Like, that kind of thing would be kind of neat. But then there's other characters that I'm just, like the bulk of them, I don't know how the hell they're going to work together, right? Yeah. Like, they have this whole screenshot of Hulk shooting a gamma ray into Iron Man and then Iron Man redirecting it. Remind me when the fuck Hulk could shoot gamma rays, my guy? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's a bit of a weird choice.
There's gonna be a lot of stretching, I feel like, with this game.
Probably. I would say so, yes. Yeah, man, I can't even look at this game. This makes it. Do you know how many games we've gotten canceled in the last 10 years? And this makes it past. This is what you've been waiting for.
See, that's a good point because they decided to make this game, but they scrapped the Great Web from Insomniac, right? Like, that game would have been so fucking cool. Yeah. It would have basically been Suicide Squad, but with because it's multiversal and shit, but with the Spider-Verse characters. That shit is cool. That shit sounds so much fun. Like, swinging around New York City, multiverse New York Cities with your friends as different characters. That sounds fucking lit. This just looks like more of what we've already seen from other games that have probably done it better. Like, I would agree with that. I can see this game. I can see a lot of people jumping into it because it's free to play, but not sticking with it at all. Like, I will 100% jump into it. Like, I'm not even going to say that I won't because I will because it is free to play. Like, let's just be honest here. When have I been known to turn down a free to play game, right? Like, I gave Multiverses a shot. That was a fun game. It had its issues. It had some balancing issues here and there, but it was fun. So, of course, I'm going to jump into this and give it a shot. Like,
nah, I'm good. I got way too many other games to play that are actually worth my time. I'm not even going to bother.
I mean, fair. But, I mean, I don't know. The thing I think I'm most interested in is, honestly, the roster and seeing how different each character is. Because if they just have, like, a general archetype and then, like, they put different characters into those, like, 5 or 6 archetypes, it's going to get fucking old.
I'm going to bet that there's going to be, like, a total of 40 characters and maybe 10 to 15 are available for you to play for free.
Maybe.
The rest of them
I can see that.
You're going to have to pay for.
I can see that. I would just hope that they, like, I can see them doing, like, you know, the core, like, and, like, super popular Marvel characters right off the bat with, like, maybe 1 or 2, like, Legends characters.
No, you know they're not, because that's how they're going to get the money from the deal. They're going to save the good shit for the paywalls.
No, because, like, they showed off, like, you know, Iron Man, the Guardians, Spiderman, Black Panther, Doctor Strange, all in the trailer. But then they also showed off, like, lesser-known characters like Namor and Magik and, was it Luna Snow? And those kind of characters. I'm just like, some of them I was like, who the fuck is that? I had to look him up. I'm like, damn, okay. Like in the promotional art, they have Storm front and center, which is really cool. They also have this, like, demon lady character with a giant fucking sword that I have no idea who the hell that is. Also, a female Galactus, which I found interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's about, but, I mean, interesting?
I mean, it's multiverse, so clearly it's another
iteration of Galactus, so I'm sure, makes sense. But, I mean, yeah, so it's like, okay.
Yeah, but they never specified, confirmed, or denied if they would have paid DLC for these characters or not. So
sure,
these could all be characters that you might have to pay for.
I mean, we all know that they're going to do microtransactions because that's how they make money on free-to-play games. And again, we've had this conversation before, and y'all can look back to those videos if you want. But like with microtransactions and free-to-play games, that's when I'm just like, yeah, it's fine. It's a free-to-play game. I didn't spend any money on this game. You can put microtransactions in it because, yeah, duh, of course. Every single free-to-play game has microtransactions because that's how they're going to get some money out of it, right? You don't have to pay for them, but they're there if you want them.
Nah, there are plenty of games that don't have microtransactions because devs just like making video games and they want to throw you.
No, I don't think there's a single free-to-play game that does not have microtransactions.
Oh yeah, they're all on Steam. Sorry guys.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Free-to-play multiplayer game.
Well,
I've never seen a single free-to-play multiplayer game that did not have microtransactions. Hell, even freaking Warframe, one of the best free-to-play games ever made, still has microtransactions.
Yeah, no, multiplayer games, yeah, no.
Yeah. So,
yeah, microtransactions.
Yeah, no, of course. Because they will. Of course they do. So, I get that. But at the same time, like, it will be interesting to see what characters they lock behind paywalls, or if it's really just going to be like cosmetics and that kind of shit that they lock behind paywalls. I'm sure they're going to have like, you know, the whole season battle pass thing where if you get it, you can unlock other characters. But my fear is if they do that, if those characters will be unbalanced versus the free characters, because that's when you run into pay to win issues. And I mean, I don't think they'll do that, but it's always a fear because other games have done that shit.
I think they will do that, and I think they will not fix it. I have no hope for this game. This game is a dumpster fire. I will be glad when it will be stopped talking. I will be glad when it's done being talked about after like 3 days after it comes out, and then everybody's gonna forget about it that it exists. I mean, it's gonna be beautiful.
Fair. I think
when's Marvel Wolverine coming out? When's Marvel Wolverine coming out?
I mean,
they ain't gonna be talking about this game for long. It's gonna be like 3 days tops.
But no, I mean maybe we'll see. We'll have to see. I think my biggest fear with this game is like the whole archetypal thing, how the characters are gonna work. If they like copy the same moveset and just fit all the characters into set like characteristics or like set, you know, tropes, I guess you could say, like, you know, range, close quarters, melee, whatever, right? Tank, because they had done that they've done that even in Overwatch, right? So they do that with this because this is a really good opportunity to have every single character be totally unique, and I would love for them to actually do that. If they do that, that's how they're going to win with this game. Is that they make every single character unique. That's how they could win with this game, honestly. But yeah, I don't think they're going to do it.
Yeah, no. You're wasting your breath at this point.
I mean,
there's no way they're going to... They don't care about... There's no way. They could have made this shit look so much better. They did not care about this game. You can tell.
I mean, I don't know why they made it look like Overwatch. I think that's another thing I'm just like, fucking, bro, why? Just
It's very much a throwaway game. And they just want some money. This is literally, yo, we're gonna put this shit out and give me your money, and I'm done with that. I'm done with that game. No.
Guys, what do you think about the new release announcement for Marvel's Rivals? Do you have any hope for it? Are you expecting this game to just completely bomb? Let us know all your thoughts in the comment section below. We actually do want to hear your thoughts about this. I'm actually curious as hell. There's a lot of people online either saying they're like, hey, it looks like a mobile game. This game's going to be shit. Hey, this game actually looks kind of good. I'm just like, there's a lot of people throwing around a lot of different things. So let us know what you think about it, because you already know what we do. Guys, thanks so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, please hit that like button. Also, go check out our podcast. I'm working on a new logo for it, but so we're going to throw around different names, either Sidetrack by SideQuest. I like Busy with SideQuest also. I think that's nice. A little bit shorter, a little bit quippier. I like it. I don't know. We'll see. We got to brainstorm this shit. But anyways, guys, go check us out on Spotify. We have all of our previous podcasts still up and available for you to watch and listen to. So
I would say Sidetrack by SideQuest. That sounds pretty dope.
Better than Busy with SideQuest?
Yes.
Fair enough. All right. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Stay excellent. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.